Shohashi and Rafael are in the lead, closely followed by Dovdad and Tinkanen 704 in second place, with One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 in third. Nolgas 77 and Chinoski are struggling, dropping to 24th place. Iyuzjian 7 and Newcombotham are climbing up to 17th, passing Zygo 22 and Meyer, who have moved to 18th, overtaking Amin Sam. Nolgas 77 and Chinoski have slipped down to P31, while Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 advanced to P6 after passing Kabakes 38 and Hugert 03. Sidrek and Anabiosis are on the move too, now sitting at P12 after overtaking Grenin Jeb and Sarayan Bot. Someone said, race. Hey someone, welcome to the stream. We're watching AI-controlled cars compete in a racing simulator. You can join in the fun by typing commands in the chat like race to select a car for your AI to drive. If you have any questions or just want to chat, feel free to type "Hey Amy" followed by your message. Let's enjoy the race together. Sidrek and Anabiosis have advanced to 11th place, surpassing Gary Z and Ilst Patrick. The Peugeot 406 is challenging the Ford Mondeo 98 for position. Iyuzjian 7 and Newcombotham have climbed to 16th place after overtaking Babardo and Panda Hero 96. Someone said, race. Hey, someone. Welcome to the stream. We're currently watching an AI car racing competition in a simulator. They are on lap 2 out of 61 at the Barber Motorsports Park track. You can chat with me by typing "Hey Amy" followed by your message. Enjoy the race. Alpiost, Bakioki 8, PHYRE, and Amy are currently battling it out for the 27th position. Alpiost and Bakioki 8 are in an Alfa Romeo 156 GTA, while PHYRE and Amy are driving a Volvo S40. PHYRE is now in 26th place, and Amy has advanced to 27th, successfully overtaking Alpiost and Bakioki 8. Dovdad and Tinkanen 704 have surged to P1, overtaking Shohashi and Rafael. Shohashi and Rafael are taking the lead, closely followed by Dovdad and Tinkanen 704 in second, with One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 trailing behind in third. Keep your eyes peeled for some intense racing action ahead. Hey there, sounds like we have some strategic car decisions and time zone discussions going on in the chat. Let's see how these choices play out on the track today. Gary Z, ILSB Patrick, Grenin Jeb, and Sarayan Bot are locked in a fierce battle for the 12th position on the track. Dark Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg in a Ford Mondeo 98 are fiercely contesting P24 with Video King 24 and Bostroy in a Ford Mondeo 93. The battle for this position is truly heating up on the track. Grennan Jeb in the Ford Mondeo 98 is fighting hard against Sir Ian Boff for the 13th spot, with Wacht in the Peugeot 406 not far behind. It's a close battle in the mid-pack as they navigate the course. Grennan Jeb and Sir Ian Boff are neck and neck in a tight tussle for 13th place, with Wacht right there in the mix. Grennan Jeb and Sir Ian Boff are handling a Ford Mondeo 98, while Wacht is behind the wheel of a Peugeot 406. The competition is heating up as they maneuver through the pack. Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 have advanced to 5th place, overtaking Kokibi 90 and Lazilo XD. Kokibi 90 and Lazilo are making moves, jumping up to the 5th position by overtaking Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94. Gary Z, ILSB Patrick, Grennan Jeb, and Sir Ian Boff are fiercely competing for the 12th position on the track. Grennan Jeb and Sir Ian Boff are making moves, advancing to 12th place and passing Gary Z and ILSB Patrick in the process. There's a tight battle for 12th position between Grennan Jeb and Sir Ian Boff and Gary Z and ILSB Patrick. Meanwhile, Zygote 22 and Meyer are fighting Just Jazik and Ilovechik Soup for the 18th spot. It's a Volvo S40 versus Ford Mondeo 98 showdown. Wacht, Mama Oster, and Neil Texan are locked in a tight battle for the 14th position on the track. Mama Oster and Neil Texan have advanced to 14th place, overtaking Wacht. The trio is now fighting for that position. Babardo, Panda Hero 96, Just Jazik, and Ilovechik Soup are currently in a tight battle for 17th place. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are in Nissan Primera P11, while Just Jazik and Ilovechik Soup are in a Ford Mondeo 98. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are fiercely contesting P17, both in Nissan Primera P11, while Just Jazik and I Love Chicken Soup are holding their ground in Ford Mondeo 98. Amin San, Wayne Train 94, and V4 Zone are locked in a tight battle for the 22nd position. Amin San is in a Peugeot 406, while Wayne Train 94 and V4 Zone are both driving Ford Mondeo 93 models. Wacht is now in 14th place after overtaking Mama Oster and Neo Texan. As for the battle for 29th place, Komodo 3K and Japar are facing off against Todd R. Gardner and Obelix Max. It's a close match between the Peugeot 406 and the Alfa Romeo 156 GTA. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are closely contesting with Just Jazik and Ilovechkin Soup for the 17th spot. The Nissan Primera P11 of Babardo and Panda Hero 96 is up against the Ford Mondeo 98 driven by Just Jazik and Ilovechkin Soup. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are fiercely contesting P17, both in Nissan Primera P11S. While Just Jazik and Ilovechkin Soup are hot on their heels in Ford Mondeo 98s. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 are now in second place after overtaking Duff Dad and Tinkamen in 704. Darth Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg are having a close battle with Video King 24 and Vostero for the 24th position. Both teams are driving Ford Mondeos, adding an interesting twist to this race. Kokibi 90 and Laserlux make a move to claim 5th place, passing Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW 94. Eustian 7 and Newcombocken advance to 15th place, leaving Wacht behind in the review. Neighbor and Super LaCroix climb to 19th place, overtaking Zygo 22 and Meyer in a swift maneuver. Kokibi 90 and Laserlux in the Volvo S40 are duking it out with Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW 94 in the Ford Mondeo 98 for the 5th spot. Meanwhile, Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA have made a move up to 7th place, passing Kamikaze 38 and Hugert 03. Kamikaze 38 and Hugert 03 make a strong move to 7th place, surpassing Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA. Meanwhile, Mama Oster and Neo Texan climb to 13th place, overtaking Gary Z and Ilst Patrick. Babardo, Panda Hero 96, Just Jazik, and Ilovechkin Soup are fiercely competing for the 17th spot, with Nissan Premier P11 facing off against Ford Mondeo 98. Video King 24 and Vostero in the Ford Mondeo 93 are trying to hold off Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake in the Volvo 850 for the 25th position. The competition is heating up as they navigate the track. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 showing great speed, moving up to P2 by overtaking Duff Dad and Tinkamen 704. Duff Dad and Tinkamen 704 have taken over the second spot, surpassing One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 in a swift move. Zygote 22 in the Volvo S40 is pushing hard to secure 20th position, closely followed by Meyer also in a Volvo S40. Meanwhile, Amin Sam in the Peugeot 406 is making a move to join the battle for that spot. It's a tight race among these drivers at the back of the pack. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 have advanced to third place, surpassing One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 in the process. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 making a strong move to claim third place, passing LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 in the process. Eusgian 7, Newcomb and Wacht are currently locked in a tight battle for the 15th position. Dav Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg are fighting Video King 24 and Vostero for the 24th position. It's a close battle between the Ford Mondeo 98 and the Ford Mondeo 93. Just Jazik and I Love Chicken Soup driving the Ford Mondeo 98 are fiercely contested by Neighbor and Super LaCroix in the Peugeot 406 for the 18th position. It's a close match down the grid. Video King 24 and Vostero have advanced to 24th place, successfully passing Dav Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg. The rivalry for the 24th position is heating up between Video King 24 and Vostero in their Ford Mondeo 93 and Dav Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg in their Ford Mondeo 98. Tadar Gardner and Obelix Amax are fiercely contesting P29, both behind the wheel of Alfa Romeo 156 GTAs. Meanwhile, Kamado 3K and Jay Japar are in the mix driving Peugeot 406. It's a tight battle at the back of the pack. Eusgen 7, Newcomb Bockham, and White are in a heated tussle for the 15th position. White making strides up to P15, passing Eusgen 7 and Newcomb Bockham. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 taking on Just Jazik and Ilovechkin Soup in a fierce fight for P17. Kokibi 90 and Laserloxt have impressively climbed to the 4th position, overtaking LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 in the process. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 have advanced to 4th place, surpassing Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW 94. Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW 94 have climbed to 5th place, overtaking Kokibi 90 and Laserlo XD. Babardo, Panda Hero 96, Just Jazik, and I Love Chicken Soup are currently fighting it out for the 17th position. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are in a Nissan Primera P11, while Just Jazik and I Love Chicken Soup are driving a Ford Mondeo 98. Sidrek and Anabiosis are making gains, closing in on Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA with a 2.0 second reduction in the gap. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 making moves up to P2, passing Duff Dad and Tinkamen 704. Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA are dueling it out with Sidrek and Anabiosis for the 9th spot. It's a Nissan Primera P11 versus Peugeot 406 showdown. Just Jazik and Ilovechkin Soup make a bold move, climbing to 17th place by overtaking Babardo and Panda Hero 96. This puts them in a heated battle for that position. Just Jazik and Ilovechkin Soup are navigating a Ford Mondeo 98, while Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are handling a Nissan Primera P11. Eusgen 7 and Newcomb Bockham make a bold move, advancing to P15 and overtaking White. A tight battle is brewing as the 3 drivers vie for the 15th position. Just Jazik and Ilovechkin Soup show their skills, climbing to P17 by surpassing Babardo and Panda Hero 96. Grenin Jeb and Sarayan Bot have advanced to 10th place, surpassing Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA. They are in a competitive battle for the 10th spot, with Grenin Jeb and Sarayan Bot in a Ford Mondeo 98 and Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA in a Nissan Primera P11. Meanwhile, Eusgen 7, Newcombakum, and Wiped are fiercely contesting for the 15th position. Someone said, "Hey Amy, what are you doing?" Hey someone, I'm here commentating on an exciting AI car race simulation. Want to join in on the fun? Welcome back, someone. Great to have you back in the race car spectating squad. Racing car hash party popper. Grennan Jeb and Surahinbot make a strong move, now in 10th place after overtaking Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA. Darth Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg are in a tight fight with Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake for the 25th position. Darth Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg are in a Ford Mondeo 98, while Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake are in a Volvo 850. Zygote 22 and Meyer are making a move, closing in on Amin San by 2.0 units. Meanwhile, Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake are battling it out with PHY and Amy for the 26th position. It's an interesting matchup between the Volvo 850 and the Volvo S40 cars. Amin San has advanced to P19, successfully parsing Neighbor and Super LaCroix in the process. The trio is now engaged in a competitive skirmish for the 19th position. Amin San, Neighbor, and Super LaCroix are locked in a fierce battle for the 19th position on the track. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are fiercely competing for the 18th position, with Amin San also in the mix. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are piloting a Nissan Premier P11, while Amin San is behind the wheel of a Peugeot 406. The battle for position 18 is heating up. Welcome back StickDeath 1980. It's great to have you back here watching the AI race cars with us. Let's see if they can impress us today. Amin San is making moves, advancing to P18 by overtaking Babardo and Panda Hero 96. The battle intensifies as Neighbor and Super LaCroix in a Peugeot 406 compete, with Zygote 22 and Meyer in a Volvo S40 for the 20th position. Five-star 00 said, Assetto Corsa or Assetto Con, hey there, welcome to the stream. We're currently watching a race in a racing simulator where AI-controlled cars are competing. Feel free to ask any questions or chat with me by typing "Hey Amy" before your message. Let me know if you have any questions or if you'd like to know more about the race. Sidrek and Anabiosis have advanced to 7th place, passing Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94. Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA have climbed to 10th place, overtaking Grenin Jeb and Surayan Bot. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 making impressive moves, overtaking 7 cars to secure the 11th position. Zygote 22 and Meyer aren't far behind, overtaking 8 cars to claim 12th place. Wayne Train 94 and V4 Zone also showing strong performance, passing 7 cars to take 14th place. Mama Aster and Neotexum are closing in on a Eusgian 7 and Mukumbakum, reducing the gap by 19.9. White is on fire, passing 8 cars to secure the 22nd position. PHYRE and Amy are also making impressive progress, overtaking 6 cars to claim the 23rd spot. Kokibi 90 and Laserloxt are making gains, closing in on One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 by 15.5 units. Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA are also pushing hard, narrowing the distance with Kokibi 90 and Laserloxt by 7.1 units. Shohashi and Rafael have secured the top spot, passing LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 for the lead. Grenin Jeb and Surayan Bot are on a roll, successfully passing 5 cars to secure the 9th position. Elpiost and Bakioki 8 are also charging through the pack, overtaking 6 cars to claim 12th place. Tadar Gardner and Obeliximax are making significant progress too, overtaking 6 cars to now sit in 13th place. Eusgian 7 and Mukumbakum showing strong progress, overtaking 6 cars to secure 14th place. Similarly, Mama Aster and Neotexum are making gains, moving up to 15th after passing 6 cars. However, Video King 24 and Vostroro are facing challenges, slipping back 6 spots to 20th position. PHYRE and Amy have advanced to 20th place, passing Wayne Train 94 and V4 Zone. Dark Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg have climbed to 22nd place, overtaking Gary Z and Ilst Patrick. Gary Z and Ilst Patrick have now taken the 23rd spot, passing Video King 24 and Vostroro. Kokibi 90 and Laserloxt have made a strong move, now in P5 after overtaking Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94. Meanwhile, Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 have climbed up to P6 by passing Kamikaze 38 and Hugert 03. The latter duo has also made progress, now sitting in P7 after overtaking Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA. Tadar Gardner and Obeliximax make a strong move to secure the 10th position, passing Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA. Eusgian 7 and Mukumbakum also climb up to 12th place, surpassing Mama Aster and Neotexum. In turn, Mama Aster and Neotexum advance to 13th place, leaving Babardo and Panda Hero 96 behind. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are struggling, dropping down to P21. White is making moves, advancing to P16 by passing Zygote 22 and Meyer. Zygote 22 and Meyer have climbed to P17, overtaking PHYRE and Amy. Wayne Train 94 and V for Zone have advanced to 19th place, passing El Payost and Bakioki 8. Kamado 3K, Japar, and Amin San are currently locked in a tight battle for the 26th position. Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA have climbed to P10, passing Todd R. Gardner and Obelixamax. Eusgian 7 and Newcomb Bockham have advanced to the 11th position, successfully passing Todd R. Gardner and Obelixamax in the race. Mama Aster and Neotexum have advanced to 12th place, surpassing Just Jazik and Ilovechkin Soup. Just Jazik and Ilovechkin Soup have climbed to 13th place, overtaking Todd R. Gardner and Obelixamax. PHYRE and Amy are making significant progress, closing the gap by 19.8 seconds to Zygo 22 and Meyer. Wayne Train 94, V4 Zone, Todd R. Gardner, and Obelixamax are currently locked in a tight battle for the 18th position. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 stumble, dropping to P30. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 climb to P3, passing Kokibi 90 and Lazalo XD. Kokibi 90 and Lazalo XD advance to P4, surpassing Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW 94. Hope everyone's enjoying the action, those spins really keep things interesting. Keep cheering for your favorite cars. Grennan Jeb and Sarahinbot are making impressive progress, narrowing the distance to Kamikaze 38 and Hubert 03 by 588.8 units. Wacht is on the move, advancing to 13th place by overtaking Zygo 22 and Meyer. Hey there, OOA. Welcome back to the Race Car Spectating stream. Good to see you again. Wayne Train 94 and V4 Zone are pushing the pressure on PHYRE and Amy, reducing the gap by 2.2 seconds. Grennan Jeb and Surayan Bot are making moves, bridging the distance with Kamikaze 38 and Hubert 03 by 2.0. Welcome back, VEX0V0ID. Glad to have you back in the race car spectating action. Let's enjoy some AI-driven speed together. Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 have surged to 4th place, surpassing Kokibi 90 and Lazalo XD in this intense battle. Kokibi 90 and Lazaloxt have made a slick move to claim the 4th position from Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 in the Nissan Primera P11 are fiercely contesting P20 against Dov Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg in the Ford Mondeo 98. It's a close battle back there on the track. Alpiost and Bakioki 8 in the Alfa Romeo 156 GTA are neck and neck with Babardo and Panda Hero 96 in the Nissan Primera P11, all fighting for the 19th position. It's a tight battle in the midfield as these cars maneuver through the track. Grennan Jeb and Surayan Bot are now in 6th place after passing Kamikaze 38 and Hubert 03. Meanwhile, Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are fighting it out with Dov Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg for 20th place. It's a Nissan Primera P11 versus a Ford Mondeo 98 showdown. Kamikaze 38 and Hubert 03 have made a significant move, advancing to 6th place by overtaking Grennan Jeb and Surayan Bot. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 in the Nissan Primera P11 are fiercely competing with Dov Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg in the Ford Mondeo 98 for the 20th position. Exciting to see such close battles throughout the race. Dov Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg have advanced to 20th place by passing Babardo and Panda Hero 96. Meanwhile, Gary Z and Ilse Patrick are currently locked in a tight battle with Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake for the 22nd position. Gary Z and Ilse Patrick are behind the wheel of a Ford Mondeo 98, while Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake are piloting a Volvo 850. Dov Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg are neck and neck with Babardo and Panda Hero 96 for the 20th position. The Ford Mondeo 98 is up against the Nissan Primera P11 in this intense battle. PHYRE and Amy are closely contesting P16 with Wayne Train 94 and B4 Sun. PHYRE and Amy in a Volvo S40 are up against Wayne Train 94 and B4 Sun in a Ford Mondeo 93. Dark Blazer, Suzanne Greenberg, Babardo, and Panda Hero 96 are fiercely battling for P20. Dark Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg are driving a Ford Mondeo 98, while Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are in a Nissan Primera P11. Kamado 3K, Japar, and Amin San are currently engaged in a tight fight for P25. Ipiast and Bakioki 8 in an Alfa Romeo 156 GTA are contesting P19 with Dark Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg in a Ford Mondeo 98. Meanwhile, Video King 24 and Vostro have advanced to P23 after passing Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 have claimed the second position, passing Duff Dad and Tinkaman in 704. Duff Dad and Tinkaman in 704 have successfully advanced to P2, surpassing One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 in the race standings. Video King 24 and Vostro in their Ford Mondeo 93 are fighting it out with Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake in their Volvo 850 for the 23rd position. It's a close battle between these two pairs as they navigate the racetrack. Alpiost and Bakioki 8 in the Alfa Romeo 156 GTA are neck and neck with Dark Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg in the Ford Mondeo 98, all vying for the 19th position. It's a tight battle as they navigate the track, each driver looking to gain an edge. Zygote 22 and Meyer are making a move on Wout, reducing the gap by 2.3 seconds. Duff Dad and Tinkaman in 704 have successfully taken the lead, surpassing Shohashi and Arifeo in the race. Alpiost and Bakioki 8 are making a strong move, catching up to Todd R. Gardner and Obelixamax with an impressive 8.8 second gain. The battle intensifies as Kamado 3K, Japar, and Amin San fight for the 25th position. Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 make a strong move to claim 5th place, passing Kamikaze 38 and Hugert 03. Dark Blazer, Suzanne Greenberg, Gary Z, and ILSB Patrick are currently locked in a tight battle for the 20th position. Video King 24 and Vostro advance to 22nd place, overtaking Babardo and Panda Hero 96. Dark Blazer, Suzanne Greenberg, Gary Z, and ILSB Patrick are currently locked in a heated battle for the 20th position. Gary Z and ILSB Patrick have made a strong move to secure 20th place, passing Dark Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg. Meanwhile, there's a heated battle for the 21st position between Darth Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg in a Ford Mondeo 98 and Video King 24 and Vosterol in a Ford Mondeo 93. It's shaping up to be an interesting clash back there. Kokibi 90 and Laserloxt have successfully taken over the 4th position by passing Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW 94. Meanwhile, a fierce competition is unfolding for the 5th spot between Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW 94 in a Ford Mondeo 98 and Kamikaze 38 and Hugard 03 driving a Vauxhall Vectra. The race dynamics are heating up as they battle it out on the track. Grennan Jeb and Sarahinbot are making gains, reducing the distance between them and Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW 94 by 2.1 seconds. Meanwhile, Gary Z and Ilse Patrick are on the move, advancing to 19th place after overtaking Alpiost and Bakioki 8. Kamikaze 38 and Hugard 03 are fiercely contesting P5, both in Vauxhall Vectras. They are closely pursued by Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW 94, piloting Ford Mondeo 98s. The battle for P5 is heating up as they navigate the track. In the ongoing battle for 20th place, Alpiost and Bakioki 8 in the Alfa Romeo 156 GTA are neck and neck with Video King 24 and Vosterol in the Ford Mondeo 93. It's a tight competition as they jostle for position on the track. Kokibi 90 and Laserloxt have made a bold move, advancing to the 3rd position, surpassing One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 in this exciting race. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 in the Ford Mondeo 98 are fiercely contesting P3 against Kokibi 90 and Laserloxt in the Volvo S40. It's quite a mixed duel between these car models. Kokibi 90 and Laserloxt have made a significant move up to the 3rd position, overtaking One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 in an impressive display of skill and strategy. Midas 4K said, "Hey Amy, how does tire wear play into this race?" Hey there. Tire wear is key in this race. As the tires wear out, it affects the car's handling and performance on the track. It's all about finding that balance between speed and preserving those tires for a strong finish. Hey there, Midas 4K. Welcome back to the stream. We've missed having you here. Let's buckle up and enjoy some intense AI race car action together. Grennan Jeb and Sarahinbot are making a strong move, narrowing the gap to Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW 94 by 2.3 seconds. Alpiost and Bakioki 8 are neck and neck with Video King 24 and Vosterol for the 20th position. The Alfa Romeo 156 GTA is up against the Ford Mondeo 93 in this close battle. Meanwhile, Babardo and Panda Hero 96, alongside Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake, are fiercely competing for the 23rd spot. It's a showdown between the Nissan Primera P11 and the Volvo 850 on the track. Mama Aster and Neo Texum have made a strong move to secure 10th place, surpassing a Eugene 7 and New Kumbacum. Alpiost and Bakioki 8 are fiercely competing with Duff Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg for the 21st position. It's an Alfa Romeo 156 GTA versus a Ford Mondeo 98 showdown. Alpiost and Bakioki 8 are battling Duff Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg for the 21st position, with Alfa Romeo 156 GTA against Ford Mondeo 98. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are currently fighting Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake for the 23rd spot, with Nissan Primera P11 against Volvo 850. Duff Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg are neck and neck with Babardo and Panda Hero 96 in a tight fight for 22nd place, all in Ford Mondeo 98 and Nissan Primera P11 respectively. Amin San, Neighbor, and Super LaCroix are currently battling it out for the 26th position. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 have made a slick move, climbing to 22nd place by passing Duff Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are neck and neck with Duff Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg in a heated battle for 22nd place. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are in a Nissan Primera P11 while Duff Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg are in a Ford Mondeo 98. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 in the Nissan Primera P11 are fiercely competing against Duff Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg in the Ford Mondeo 98 for the 22nd position. It's a heated battle towards the back of the pack. Aslani 9 in the Nissan Primera P11 is fiercely defending their position against Project Ash NA. Eugene 7 and New Kumbacum in the Peugeot 406 are putting up a strong challenge for 9th place. It's a tight battle unfolding between these drivers. Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA in the Nissan Primera P11 are fiercely contesting P9 against Eugene 7 and New Kumbacum in the Peugeot 406. This battle for position is heating up as they navigate the track. Eugene 7 and New Kumbacum have made a solid move, now sitting in 9th place after overtaking Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA. Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 have advanced to 5th place by overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Hubert 03. Mama Aster and Neo Texum have climbed to 10th place, surpassing Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA. Mama Aster and Neo Texum are dueling with Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA for the 10th position. Mama Aster and Neotexum are piloting a Peugeot 406, while Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA are in a Nissan Primera P11. Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA are making moves, climbing up the ranks to secure 5th place. They've successfully passed Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94. Just Jazik and Ilovechikan Soup are gaining on a Uzjian 7 and Newcombochum, closing in by 3.9 seconds. Just Jazik and Ilovechikan Soup are closing in on Grenenjeb and Sarayanbot, reducing the gap by 2.6 seconds. Uzjian 7 and Newcombochum have climbed to 11th place, passing Mama Aster and Neotexum. Wayne Train 94 and B4 Zone have advanced to 15th place, overtaking Wagged. Wagged is making a strong push, closing in on Elpiost and Bakioki 8 with a 20.7 gap reduction. Duvdad and Tinkamen 704 have surged to the lead, overtaking One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131. Meanwhile, One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 have advanced to 2nd place, passing Shohashi and IRFL. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 now in 2nd place, surpassing Shohashi and IRFL. Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA advanced to 4th place, overtaking Kokibi 90 and Laserloxt. Duff Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg climbed to 20th, passing Wagged. Neighbor and Super LaCroix are making a strong push, closing in on Aminsan by 11.1 seconds. Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 are now in 5th place after overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Hugert 03. Kamikaze 38 and Hugert 03 have moved up to 6th place by passing Grenenjeb and Sarayanbot. Just Jazik and Ilovechikan Soup are struggling, dropping 6 positions to P17. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are on the move, narrowing the gap by 5.7 seconds against Sidrek and Anabiosis. Mama Aster and Neotexum have surged to P11, passing Zygo 22 and Meyer in the process. Elpiost and Bakioki 8 are gaining on Just Jazik and Ilovechikan Soup, cutting the deficit by 30.8 units. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are closing in on Sidrek and Anabiosis, reducing the margin by 48.7 lengths. Shohashi and IRFL have surged to 1st place, passing Duvdad and Tinkamen 704. Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA make a strong move to P2, passing Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94. Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 advance to P3, overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Hugert 03. Kamikaze 38 and Hugert 03 climb to P4, overtaking Grenenjeb and Sarayanbot. Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake have made a strong move, now sitting in P23 after overtaking Darth Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg. Komodo 3K and J Japar are on the move as well, closing in on Darth Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg by reducing the gap to 2.6 seconds. Elpiost and Bakioki 8 have made a strong move, passing for cars to secure the 14th place. Meanwhile, Babardo and Panda Hero 96 are also on the move, overtaking 4 competitors to claim the 15th spot. Not to be outdone, Wagged has gained ground by passing 4 cars, now holding the 16th place. Gary Z and ILSB Patrick are catching up to Video King 24 and Vosterol, reducing the gap by 5.7 seconds. Kamikaze 38 and Hugert 03 in the Vauxhall Vectra are dueling it out with Grennan Jeb and Sir Ironbot in the Ford Mondeo 98 for 4th place. Meanwhile, Gary Z and Ilsk Patrick are making gains on Video King 24 and Vosterol, reducing the distance by 2.4 seconds. Kamikaze 38 in the Vauxhall Vectra and Hugert 03 are fiercely contesting the 4th position against Grennan Jeb and Sir Ironbot in the Ford Mondeo 98. The competition is heating up as they navigate the track. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 in a tight battle with Wacht for the 15th position. Babardo and Panda Hero 96 behind the wheel of a Nissan Primera P11, while Wacht is piloting a Peugeot 406. Let's see who comes out on top in this intense mid-pack showdown. Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 are gaining on Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA, reducing the gap by 4.4 seconds. Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 advance to P2, passing Kamikaze 38 and Hugert 03. Kamikaze 38 and Hugert 03 climb to P3, surpassing Grennan Jeb and Sir Ironbot. Grennan Jeb and Sir Ironbot move up to P4, overtaking One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 have surged to 4th place, leaving Grennan Jeb and Sir Ironbot behind. The battle for 4th place is heating up between the two pairs. Eusgian 7 and Mukumbakam are making their way to 9th place by passing Manar Aster and Neo Texan. Tadar Gardner and Oberlixamax are making gains on Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA, reducing the distance by 5.3. Grennan Jeb and Sir Ironbot have advanced to P4, surpassing One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131. A tight competition is forming between Grennan Jeb, Sir Ironbot, One Serious Guy, and Retro Wolf 131 for the coveted P4 position. Grennan Jeb and Sir Ironbot now in 4th place after passing One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131. Wayne Train 94 and V4 Zone advance to 16th, overtaking PHY Ree and Amy. Video King 24 and Vosterol move up to 19th, surpassing Alpiost and Bakioki 8. Gary Z and ILSB Patrick are making a move, closing in on Alpiost and Bakioki 8 by 4.7 seconds. Meanwhile, Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake are climbing up to 22nd place, surpassing Dark Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg. Dark Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg are now at 23rd, overtaking Babardo and Panda Hero 96. Zygote 22 and Meyer have made a strong move, advancing to 14th place by overtaking Wacht. Wacht has impressively advanced to P14, successfully passing both Zygote 22 and Meyer in the process. Dovdad, Tinkamen 704, Kokibi 90, and Laserlugst are locked in a tight battle for the 6th position on the track. Kokibi 90 and Laserloxt making a strong move up to 6th place by overtaking Duff Dad and Tinkamen 704. Meanwhile, Just Jazik and Ilovechkin Soup have climbed to 12th position, surpassing Todd R. Gardner and Obelixamax. A tense battle unfolds between Just Jazik and Ilovechkin Soup in a Ford Mondeo 98 and Todd R. Gardner and Obelixamax in an Alfa Romeo 156 GTA for the 12th spot. Wayne Train 94 and V Forsone have made a swift move, climbing up to 15th place by overtaking Zygote 22 and Meyer in this exciting race. Wayne Train 94 and V Forsone advanced to P15, surpassing PHY and Amy. PHY and Amy climbed to P16, overtaking Todd R. Gardner and Obelixamax. Video King 24 and Vosterol are catching up to Todd R. Gardner and Obelixamax, reducing the gap by 2.0 seconds. Kokibi 90, Laserloxt, Duff Dad, and Tinkamen 704 are battling it out for 6th place. Meanwhile, Todd R. Gardner, Obelixamax, Video King 24, and Vosterol are in a tight contest for 18th place. Todd R. Gardner and Obelixamax are behind the wheel of an Alfa Romeo 156 GTA, while Video King 24 and Vosterol are piloting a Ford Mondeo 93. Hey there, it looks like we've got some mixed emotions in chat. Hang in there, anything can happen in a racing game, right? Let's see how this race unfolds. Gary Z and ILSB Patrick driving the Ford Mondeo 98 are locked in a fierce battle with Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake in their Volvo 850 for the 21st position. It's a close matchup as they navigate the track. Eusgian 7, Newcombotham, Mamar Aster, and Neotexum are currently engaging in a competitive battle for the 9th position on the track. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are making significant strides, closing in on Sidrek and Anabiosis by 2.0 seconds. Alpio Yost and Bakayoko 8 in the Alfa Romeo 156 GTA are fiercely battling it out with Gary Z and Ilse Patrick in the Ford Mondeo 98 for the 20th position on the track. It's a close fight as they maneuver through the twists and turns. Sarah never said, "Hey Amy, I love the way you've done your hair today." Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Just trying to keep up with the latest trends in virtual hairstyles. Welcome back to the stream, Siren VR. Good to see you racing with us again. Gary Z and ILSB Patrick showing some strong moves, climbing up to 20th place by overtaking Yost and Bakayoko 8. Keep an eye on their progress as the race continues. Kokibi 90 and Laserloxt make a solid move to claim 5th place, overtaking One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131. The battle for 6th place heats up between One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 in a Ford Mondeo 98 and Duff Dad and Tinkamen 704 in a Volvo S40. Grennan Jeb and Surahinbot have advanced to 4th place, surpassing Kokibi 90 and Lazalo XD in the process. Grennan Jeb and Surahinbot in the Ford Mondeo 98 are neck and neck with Kokibi 90 and Lazaloxt in the Volvo S40, all vying for that precious 4th position. It's a close and thrilling contest unfolding on the track. Tadar Gardner and Obelixamax are fiercely competing for the 18th position in their Alfa Romeo 156 GTA. Video King 24 and Vostro are not far behind, also battling it out in their Ford Mondeo 93. The fight for P18 is heating up as these drivers showcase their skills on the track. Tadar Gardner in the Alfa Romeo 156 GTA is jostling for position with Obelixamax. They are both fighting hard against Video King 24 and Vostro in the Ford Mondeo 93 for the 18th spot. It's a tight battle back there as they navigate the track. Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 are fiercely competing with Grennan Jeb and Surahinbot for the 3rd position. Mamar Oster and Neotexum have made a significant move up to 10th place, surpassing Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA. Grennan Jeb and Surahinbot have smoothly secured the 4th position, skillfully passing Kokibi 90 and Lazalo XD in a swift maneuver. Welcome back, someone. Good to see you tuning in again. Let's enjoy the race together. Grennan Jeb and Surahinbot in the Ford Mondeo 98 are closely contesting P4 with Kokibi 90 and Lazaloxt in the Volvo S40. The battle intensifies as they vie for position on the track. Duff Dad and Tinkamen 704 have advanced to the 6th position, surpassing One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131. Alpiost and Bakioki 8 in the Alfa Romeo 156 GTA are currently fighting it out with Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake in the Volvo 850 for the 21st position. The intensity of this battle is surely keeping things interesting in the middle of the pack. Let's see who comes out on top in this close competition. In a heated battle for the 21st position, Alpiost and Bakioki 8 in the Alfa Romeo 156 GTA are closely contested by Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake in the Volvo 850. The competition is fierce as they jostle for every inch on the track. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 are now in P6 after overtaking Duff Dad and Tinkaman in 704. Duff Dad and Tinkaman in 704 are making their move, now in 6th place after overtaking One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 are climbing the ranks, now at 6th place after overtaking Duff Dad and Tinkaman in 704. The battle for 6th position is heating up between the Ford Mondeo 98 and the Volvo S40 drivers. Amin-san has advanced to the 24th position, successfully overtaking both Babardo and Panda Hero 96 in the process. Alpiost and Bakioki 8 are engaged in a fierce battle with Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake for the 21st position. Both pairs are driving an Alfa Romeo 156 GTA and a Volvo 850, respectively. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 are making their move, climbing up to P5 by overtaking Kokibi 90 and Laserluxt. Kokibi 90 and Laserluxt in the Volvo S40 are locked in a tight contest with One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 in the Ford Mondeo 98 for the 5th position. Keep an eye on this thrilling battle unfolding on the track. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 have made a swift move up to 5th place, pushing Kokibi 90 and Laserluxt down a spot. The Ford Mondeo 98 and the Volvo S40 are now engaged in an exciting battle for that 5th position. Kokibi 90 and Laserluxt have made a bold move, now sitting in 5th place after overtaking One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 have made a swift move up to the 5th position, leaving Kokibi 90 and Laserluxt behind. The Ford Mondeo 98 is now battling fiercely with the Volvo S40 for that coveted 5th spot. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 in a Ford Mondeo 98 are duking it out with Kokibi 90 and Laserluxt in a Volvo S40 for the 5th position. The competition is heating up as they navigate the track. Koki B90 and Laserloxt have made a strong move up to P5, overtaking One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131. The battle for P5 is heating up between these two pairs. It's the Volvo S40 versus the Ford Mondeo 98. Let's see who will come out on top. Hey there, One Serious Guy. Thank you so much for cheering 100 bits and supporting the channel. Your generosity is truly appreciated. Let's cheer on these AI race cars together. Neighbor, Super LaCroix, Sidewreck, and Anabiosis are locked in a fierce competition for the 28th position on the track. Sidewreck, Anabiosis, Neighbor, and Super LaCroix are currently engaged in a tight battle for the 28th position on the track. Neighbor and Super LaCroix have made a solid move up to P28, successfully overtaking Sidewreck and Anabiosis. The battle for P28 between these two pairs is heating up on the track. Alpazad and Bakioki 8 are neck and neck with Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake for 21st place. The Alfa Romeo 156 GTA and the Volvo 850 are really putting on a show. Meanwhile, Sidewreck and Anabiosis have made a strong move up to 28, passing Neighbor and Super LaCroix in the process. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are making a move, closing in on Neighbor and Super LaCroix by 2.1 seconds. Grennan Jeb and Sir Ironbot in the Ford Mondeo 98 are fiercely contesting P4 against Koki B90 and Laserloxt in the Volvo S40. Exciting matchup. Meanwhile, LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 are steadily gaining on Neighbor and Super LaCroix, reducing the distance by 2.3 seconds. Mama Aster and Neotexum have made a smart move, advancing to 9th place by overtaking a used Gene 7 and Newcombotham. The battle for 9th place is heating up between these talented drivers. A used Gene 7 and Newcombotham have made a solid move, advancing to 9th place by overtaking Mama Aster and Neotexum. The four drivers are currently engaged in an interesting battle for the 9th position. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 are dueling with Dove Dad and Tinkamen 704 for the 6th position, driving Ford Mondeo 98 and Volvo S40 respectively. A used Gene 7, Newcombotham, Mama Aster, and Neotexum are fighting it out for the 9th spot. Grennan Jeb and Sir Ironbot now in 4th place after passing Koki B90 and Laserloxt D. Neighbor and Super LaCroix have made a move to 28, overtaking Sidewreck and Anabiosis. Ipiest and Bakioki 8 are neck and neck with Sneaky 515 and Dakota Snake for 21st place. The Alfa Romeo 156 GTA is fighting hard against the Volvo 850. Grennan Jeb in the Ford Mondeo 98, Sarayan Bot in the Ford Mondeo 98, Kokibi 90 in the Volvo S40, and Laserluxt in the Volvo S40 are fiercely contesting the fourth position. Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 now in second place, passing Kamikaze 38 and Hugard 03. Kokibi 90 and Laserluxt up to fourth, overtaking One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131. One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 now in fifth, passing Duff Dad and Tinkaman in 704. Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA have made a strong move, climbing up the field by overtaking 6 cars to secure P5. Duff Dad and Tinkaman in 704 have surged to P4, surpassing Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA's previous position. Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA have now reclaimed P5 by overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Hugard 03. Zygote 22 and Meyer continue their impressive climb, overtaking 4 cars to secure 10th place. Wayne Train 94 and V4 Zone are also on the move, passing 4 cars to claim 11th place. Just Jazik and Ilovechikan Soup have made a significant push, advancing to 7th place after overtaking Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94. Gary Z and ILSB Patrick are making a strong move, closing in on PHY and Amy by 19.3 seconds. Todd R. Gardner and Obelixamax have advanced to 16th place, surpassing Mama Oster and Neo Texum. PHY and Amy are catching up to Wagged, reducing the gap by 2.6 seconds. Kokibi 90 and Laserluxt are on the move, narrowing the gap to Shohashi and Rafael by 32.6 units. Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 making moves as they advance to 7th place, overtaking Just Jazik and Ilovechikan Soup. Grennan Jeb and Sarayan Bot have advanced to 8th place, surpassing Just Jazik and Ilovechikan Soup. Amin San has climbed to 27th place, overtaking Neighbor and Super LaCroix. LaCroix 1980 and Sabine 27 successfully reducing the gap to Sidrek and Anabiosis by 8.7 seconds. Wayne Train 94 and V4 Zone climbing up to P10, passing Eusgian 7 and Mukambakum. Eusgian 7 and Mukambakum moving up to P11, overtaking Just Jazik and Ilovechikan Soup. Duff Dad and Tinkaman in 704 make a strong move to claim 2nd place, passing Kokibi 90 and Laserlo XD. Meanwhile, Kokibi 90 and Laserlo XD are in a tight battle with One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131 for 3rd place. Mama Oster and Neo Texum are also making moves, climbing to 16th place by overtaking Todd R. Gardner and Obelixamax. Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA are now in P3, surpassing Kamikaze 38 and Hugard 03. Kamikaze 38 and Hugard 03 have advanced to P4, overtaking Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94. Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW94 have moved up to P5, passing Kokibi 90 and Laserlo XD. Amin San is rapidly catching up to Sneaku 515 and Dakota Snake, closing the gap by 34.5 units. Grennan Jeb and Sarayan Bot have advanced to P6, surpassing Zygote 22 and Meyer. Zygote 22 and Meyer have progressed to P7, passing One Serious Guy and Retro Wolf 131. Wayne Train 94 and V4 Sloan are now in 9th place after passing a Eugene 7 and Newcomb Bockham. The latter duo drops to 10th, getting ahead of Kokibi 90 and Laserloxt. Tadar Gardner and Obelixamax have made progress to 16th place by overtaking Wagged. Babardo and Pandahero 96 have made a significant move up to 21st place, successfully overtaking Dark Blazer and Suzanne Greenberg in this exciting race. Aslani 9 and Project Ash NA are now in P2 after overtaking Kamikaze 38 and Hugard 03. The battle for P4 is heating up between Dovdad and Tinkanen 704 in a Volvo S40 and Rizaldi Adar and Jonas VW 94 in a Ford Mondeo 98.